yes, we have to admit that Obi is doing very well with his core of supporters. They call themselves the Obidient group. They used to be very active on social media, but we are seeing them more and more now parading the streets, showing that they are actually more in terms of number than many people think. So the OB group is an energetic group. They are making their presence felt. They've made this electioneering season a lot more eventful than a lot of us had expected. And we are having now, for the first time in many years, what looks like a third force that is being galvanized. But that Bloomberg story also talked about the fact that Obi lacks the national presence that the two other major contestants have, and that Obi needs to do a lot more work to have that the structure across our country to be able to make this kind of surveys count. So the survey indicated that 72% of decided voters will vote for Obi in that election, and 45% undecided. Those who have not decided to vote, 45% of them are saying they will vote for Obi. So that survey also tells us that 16% of decided voters have decided to vote for Tinubu. That's those who have decided to vote in the election have decided to vote for Tinubu. And 23% of undecided voters have made up their minds to vote for Tinubu. So that Bloomberg survey also says that 9% of decided voters will vote for Atiku, and 17% of the undecided voters will vote for Atiku. So these are interesting times. These surveys have galvanized the Obidient group in a very remarkable way. But I'm sure that they know that there's a lot more work to do. No one is underrating them, but I want to see a survey that is truly representative, not a survey for only people who have Android phones, not a survey even for only those who use phones. I've said it before that outside of Nigeria, even in the US, landlines are used to conduct this kind of surveys, because the landlines are very, very credible and very representative. It means that someone within an household has been spoken to. But a person can actually have up to 4 or 5 SIM cards, which means that if we vote, one person can actually vote 3 or 4 or even 5 times. In a place where we have infrastructure issues like our country, there are people who have up to 4 phone lines, But in the US, they will use the landline, which means that they are sure of one person from that household, so which makes it more credible than a situation in which one person can actually afford to vote like 4 or 5 times because he has multiple SIM cards.